Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. Today I'm going to talk to you about the cost of tax resolution and why you pay so much for resolution and why you get ripped off by using a big company. Big time, big time. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice for 40 years. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've been on national TV a lot. ABC, The Briefing Room, Washington Bureau, Fox Business, Newsmax, News Nation, CBS, NBC. Some of my videos are on my website, and you can see my very impressive team of former IRS agents and attorneys at 777irs.com. They're the heart of everything we do. I do these videos for 3 reasons: so you don't get ripped off, you make a good educational decision, and you understand what you're looking at before you get into any mess, make any calls, and you can make a decision whether you need to hire someone or in fact that you want to do this in fact that yourself. So I've been in this industry a long time, been in there 50 years, and many years ago the advertising started about you can settle your debt for pennies on a dollar, and you know, all the campaigns have started. You owe IRS, we can settle for less. IRS writes off billions of dollars a year. All these promotional ads come out, and it puts a mindset in the public that everyone can settle their tax. Everyone can't settle their tax. I'm a former revenue officer who taught the offer and compromise program. I'm an expert in the offer. I used to accept and deny tax debt settlements and tax forgiveness, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. The big tax resolution companies are set up to make a lot of money, and they're owned by hedge fund and other companies. They have nothing to do really in the tax space. They hire back-end people. They set up a big advertising campaign, spending maybe $250,000 a month. They have high-priced salesmen rating scripts, and the people in the back office doing the work make little or no money. There's one firm I know definitively that the person who works the case actually gets about 4%. So the quality of person you're getting working the case, you're really not going to get a quality of person who has a huge experience in representing people before the IRS. They get a lot of volume. I don't know about their training. I don't know about their protocols, but I do know this: if they were really good, they'd have their own practice, and they would be all over the internet and what they do. So the problem with the large companies is that person selling wants to sell, and the person on the back end many times doesn't have all the notes, all the requirements that that person went ahead and told them. So what are you paying for? You're paying for the big advertising dollars. You are going to pay for the big marketing cost, and at the end of the day, the person at the back end who's making the least amount of money is the strength of your case and your negotiation with IRS. Doesn't sound like a really good plan. I know this factually. I'm not making any of this up. I can tell you a couple companies I know that specifically do this, and many other companies follow the model. So what do you want to do to prevent that from happening? That's the big key. Well, if you have 3 things you can do. You should Zoom the person you're giving your money to. That person has to be an attorney, a CPA, or enrolled agent. Why? Those are the only people that are licensed to talk to IRS on your behalf. So those are the only people, in fact, working your case. Lastly, what you want to do is you want to give, if you owe IRS debt, you want to give the financial statement to them to look at. You don't want to fill out another form and then have them eventually get the form they need. At the very beginning, you want to give the person working your case, who you're giving the money to, the actual form itself that they're going to use when speaking to IRS. Those are the best tax tips you're going to get. Stop getting ripped off by marginal people. You want to hire people who know what the hell they're doing. There's a bunch of good professionals, in fact, that are out there. Choose your professional wisely. Make sure they got a lot of good experience. I'm one of them. You can hit me up. Free consultations. Give me a subscription if you would. You know the truth. I shoot this right at you. Subscriptions help me because YouTube says I need them. Everyone needs them. Thank you.